Okay, this one's a bit more practical for everyday use. This is the RN1500. This is a bicycle light. So yeah, I currently just use a, I can't remember what brand it is, but it just uses an 18650, rechargeable cell in there. And yeah, so this is a similar sort of thing. It'll do 1500 lumens. It'll do the flishy flash modes and USB-C charging, 5000 milliamp hour. Yeah, so that's more than what I've got at the moment. Here you go. So comes with the mount. This looks pretty schmick. Oh, geez, they got wanky packaging, that's for sure. That feels solid as a brick dunny. That's really nice. I like that. And it's got a weatherproof sealed USB-C. Excellent. And just on off. Maybe it's not charged yet. Looks like you get some straps. They're like plasticky rubber straps that go around. Adjustable straps, I guess. You get an Allen key. There's our mount. Okay. That looks pretty universal. Apparently you got to press and hold for 3 seconds. So I like that. Can't accidentally switch it on. And 2, 3. Nope. Nope. Oh, there. Right. So you had to click it once and then on. Ooh, geez, that looks nice. Okay, so we've got the same conditions as before. That's a decent. I'd have to actually ride it on the bike, but that's, the pattern is what you want. You want a little bit of spread to the outside. You probably want, 70% in the middle. Oh, does this have an output capability as well? 5 volts, 2.4 amps. So you can emergency recharge your phone or something. That's nice. Anyway, the 3 amp charge capability. I'm liking the look of the mount there. So I guess we put that in and we screw it like that and it locks it. Yeah, it actually clicks in place. That's really schmick. This is a schmicko bike light. I like it. Oh, this is very cool. It also comes with a little optional GoPro mount that can just clip into that. Nice. I just took that off and I'm impressed with the mounting system as well. They've actually gone to the effort to add in these little notches which go in there to actually help take the stress off the screws when you actually do that. But they're, proper metal threaded inserts into the alloy case, and yeah, it's pretty robust. So when you're riding a bike, you never know when you have to use a power supply, and yep, my micro supply works just fine and dandy. No problems whatsoever. Look at that. Beautiful. So, yep, I can power up projects on the back of the bike. And you can power your projects and light them up too. Ah, beauty. Yeah, so you got 3 different levels there, and I checked and it does power up to the last level that you actually set it at. The reflector arrangement in there looks really good. It's got an anti-glare ridged arrangement on the top there, and that's for, so you don't startle the muggles walking around or oncoming cars. So that's really nice. Unfortunately, it's summer at the moment, so it's only vaguely dark when I ride home now. It's not pitch black, so I have to actually take it out for a deliberate nighttime ride. But yeah, that's not going straight to the pool room. That's going straight on my bike. So I'm not sure how that compares to other bike lights on the market, but yeah, the 1500. This is $80 US. You might be able to get it cheaper on special, but this is a really sweet bit of kit. I think that's worth every cent. There is a smaller RN400, which is almost near identical to this, except it's physically smaller, and it's only $30. So yeah, that might be enough for basic riding. But I'd prefer a bright. I'm not going to try and compare them, but geez, yeah. This is built really well, and yeah, I'm liking its functionality. Looks and feels like an absolute winner. So yeah, check that one out. So yeah, that's going to get a lot of use from me. What I couldn't show you with the camera in my bike is, you can see I got it mounted on a box there, is the light coming out the back. You can see that there's a significant amount of light coming out the back there, and it adds a little bit of light behind you, and out to the side as well, so that people can actually see you. You can see these beams shooting out the side like that. That's all to do with the front lens design, and it's really quite effective. It's not a huge amount of light going out the back, but it's just enough to allow people to see you from the side and the rear and things like that. Fantastic. Okay, I've had it sitting here on the bench for a while. Get the thermal imager on it, and yeah, it's pretty hot. Pretty hot and spicy. 57 degrees. Yeah, Ernie Bernie if you touch the end of that thing. But of course, it's designed to be a bike light, high output. This is in, of course, the 1500 lumen mode. And of course, when you're riding a bike, you get airflow over that. No worries whatsoever. You know, might have been nice for them. Maybe put some nice fins on it or something like that. But yeah, there you go. That's sweet. Full 1500 lumens though, but so yeah, that's kind of temperature I expected for 1500 lumens. It's toasty. Okay, that mounts on my bike very nicely. It's very secure. Can really tighten it up with that cage clamp screw that they've got under there. And of course, if I wanted to get it off, if you're leaving your bike somewhere, you don't want someone to nick it, then it just screws off like that. And that seems like a very secure mount. If this ever wears out, it looks like you can probably, don't know if you can actually buy a replacement, but you know, in theory you could, or you could 3D print one or something, and that just snaps in there very nicely. Okay, I'll wait for it to get dark and go for a ride. So what I'm going to do is compare it to my lumen top prints here. That's the model. This is just over 1,000 lumens, so 1,500 lumens and just over 1,000. So I expect it to be brighter, of course, but we'll compare beam patterns. And I really like the lens design. You can see it actually comes out the side and the bottom like this, so that, you know, people can see you from the side as well. Absolutely fantastic feature. You can see it even lighting up the just the back of the handlebars here. Great stuff. So this lumen top Prince has been my bike light for a couple of years now, and it's got an 18650 in it. That's actually USB rechargeable in there, so it's rather handy. But I found that you know, 1,000 lumens has been adequate for the bike for most tasks. So not, you know, but 1,500 will add some, especially you know, if it's got a better lens throw and everything, that should add quite a significant capability. So yes, the smaller model of this, the 400 lumen one, this has got in medium mode, this has got 170 lumens, I think it is, and that's enough to get me home. But yeah, it's, you know, so 400 is probably adequate, but they only advertise the 400 lumen one for, like, just, you know, general commutes and stuff like that, whereas this 1500 is designed for, you know, mountain biking and other, you know, serious outdoor night use. First test here is with the lumen top. So this is at just over 1,000 lumens, and we'll turn on the, turn on the Olight. Wow, that's serious. That's nicer. It's a wider beam pattern too. Yeah, so that is a nicer spread. Let me go for a ride. All right, you can't see a thing. Let's turn on the lumen top Prince, and well, yeah. Not seeing a lot there. And that, there you go, is the Olight. That's way better. Unfortunately, my shoe phone camera, this is the best I can do with the shoe phone camera, unfortunately. The beam spread is excellent. Compare it to the lumen top. I'll switch to the lumen top now. Yeah, I prefer the spread. Yeah, the spread is much nicer on the other one, and the throw. Let me turn both on. There we go. Unfortunately, my shoe phone is really not showing this up, but it is way brighter up in front than what it's showing me on the phone, and I can't pick it up, but there is actually light behind me as well. It actually projects light behind. That projects up there very well. If I turn the lumen top on, wow, at the same exposure level, you can't even see it. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Yeah, sorry, my shoe phone's just not picking it up. Suffice it to say, I am very impressed. Let me go down a mode. That's medium. Even on low, it's very good. I can still see that. Of course, you wouldn't if you had to. Medium, and then high. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this light. It's really good. No worries whatsoever. It's much brighter than what it appears here. Sorry if the audio sucks. Woohoo! Another benchmark is these trees in front of me. Switch that off. Lumen top on. Ah, geez, there's no contest in the beam spread at all. I can't even see the tree on the, well, I can see the tree on the left with my eye, but it's dim. But on camera you can't see that at all. But turn on the Olight, no worries. Loving the spread on this. But then again, you have to remember that the Prince is not a specific bike light. It's an everyday carry light that I'm just using with a handlebar mount. Might be hard to see, but I can see on the other side of that little gully, creek gully down there. No worries whatsoever. Compare that with the lumen top and no. Now, it's amazing how the human eye compensates. You're not seeing that on screen, but anyway, turn off the lumen top. That is max and that is min, medium and max. It actually makes a significant difference to the eye. It's hard to pick up on camera. Well, having gone for a ride with this thing at night, I'm thoroughly impressed with this. It's definitely going to replace my other one, and it's one hell of a bike light. 1500 lumens is absolutely plenty. You put it in mid-range, 750 is still heaps. And even on the low range of 300, which will last 12.5 hours on a full charge, 300 lumens is still enough to, you know, get you home, no worries whatsoever. So as I said, there is a 400 lumen version of this, but yeah, no, get this one. For $80 US, I think that's an absolute no-brainer, and you know, a decent capacity battery in it. And you can charge your shoe phone in an emergency, or use your shoe phone, I guess, to charge your light in an emergency. So yeah, it works both ways. That is terrific. That gets a huge thumbs up. That is a great bike light. Highly recommended. I guess my only concern would be that it gets so warm. But as I said, you're riding a bike, you're going to get airflow over it. On max mode, you know, what's that doing to the internal battery and stuff like that? It's not obvious how you can get this thing apart. Maybe if I take that off, maybe it'll slide out. I don't know. But yeah, it might be hard to change the battery in this thing, but this is great.